Anthony, is your camera going to be on or what?
Oh, it's going to be on. Do you want me to turn it on? Are you ready? Cody got a sneak peek.
Wait, what is it? Let me see.
Are you ready for this episode 200 camera reveal?
Mm-hmm.
Let's do it.
Camera
Let's do
reveal.
Are you going to be Robin?
I'm Batman.
That's awesome.
I actually do have a Robin costume. Maybe I'll wear it for the next episode.
Nice.
I got them all.
That's sick.
I got them all.
The reason I have a Robin costume is because when I was younger, I would like to do like a too soon costume every year. And that year, Robin Williams died. So I was Robin. And then on the cape, I wore suspenders like when he was Mork and Mindy.
Yeah.
So I was Robin.
Mork and Ork.
I was Robin Williams.
Nice.
That's my free dark secret for this episode 200 extravaganza.
Secret. I like what we're calling dark on our podcast.
Dark.
Dark.
Yeah.
Well, everything is dark when it comes to Batman.
Ooh.
True.
Dark
Very
and
true.
dank.
Dark and
Dark and
dank.
dank.
Dank victory.
Dank victory.
Dank victory. That's the episode title.
Hell yeah. This is a dank victory for us too. So happy 200, boys. I'm gonna smoke right now.
Whoa, are you crazy, Anthony?
Yeah.
Oh,
it's a
also,
crazy time.
Jake, so I do want to preface this before where we're putting this episode will be our very first YouTube episode.
Oh, okay.
And
well, damn, I don't have
so
anything on my shelves in the back.
That's your fault, stinky baby.
No, I had to do some shit.
You can do it next week for the next one.
Yeah.
You know, the commies will get to see your room progress.
The glow up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, because of that, we have to smoke off screen.
That's fine. I don't have anything to smoke. I like I said, I took an edible.
Oh, you took an edible.
Yeah.
I wish I had more edibles, but I don't.
Well, we don't have to smoke off screen. You just edit around it.
Yeah, we were talking about maybe like editing a pineapple over it or
But
something.
if you could do it off screen, it's a little easier. Like, meaning like, I don't know, like I just kind of did, if that's possible.
What?
I mean, it's not
I've been
our
smoking
rules.
on this podcast since day one.
Well, but like no social media likes it. Like they'll like ban your
Yeah.
account. It's dumb.
That's okay.
I don't agree with it.
I'll be mindful of if the joint is in the frame.
Yeah, I know it's going to be hard, but it's just them's the rules.
You sound like a cop right now, dude.
It was Cody who said it first.
I don't know. You guys are giving hard
No, it's
bootlicker
not
energy
me.
for this episode. That's weird.
Not me.
Very weird. Commies, I don't know what's happening to them, but
Yeah, well, what better episode to be a bootlicker than a Batman episode?
Yeah, Jake's already sounding like the Hangman.
Yeah.
This is the start of Bat March 2.
number
2.
Bat March, yeah. Bat March season 2 coming at you. Let's get right into it, boys.
Yeah.
We are discussing Jeph Loeb and Tim Sale's Dark Victory, which is a direct sequel to another book we covered, The Long Halloween.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
Yes.
it fucking rules.
Oh, I love
Yeah,
this.
it's going to be a banger.
It's another one where I have I only have 2 copies of
You
this.
like 12
This is-
copies of it? And
No, just 2. This is the one you probably have, Jake. Probably a lot of people have this cover, right?
I have that one.
I have that one.
So you said this is the sequel to The Long Halloween, and this hardcover I have, I love it, but I hate the title because it's Dark Victory, but it's like Batman, The Long Halloween,
Oh, no.
Deluxe Edition, Dark Victory.
No, see, I like to have all
So
3
small.
Haunted Night, Long Halloween, Dark Victory.
Yeah.
That's
And they
how it
also
goes.
didn't they also do
Catwoman went in
Catwoman?
Rome. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great one. I read that. I own that one. She
Yeah.
goes to Italy and like it's pretty sweet.
She mentions it in this comic, actually, but it didn't come out until like
Yeah.
years later.
Yeah.
But man, this comic ruled.
I'm pretty sure I might have even said this about Long Halloween, but this as well is also like pretty much like for me, like my quintessential Two-Face.
Oh, for sure.
Half gangster, half like lawyer. Like this is like my ideal Two-Face.
Yeah.
I like it a
for
lot.
sure.
It's so scary.
Yeah.
You see a lot of influence in this book in Batman Forever, which I didn't know. This is my first time reading this book.
Oh.
Wait, I feel like Batman Forever came out before this.
Maybe Batman Forever influenced
Batman
this.
Forever? I don't think this influenced Batman Forever.
No, it couldn't have because Batman Forever came out 1995
98,
and this came out in 1999.
Oh,
Oh, so maybe this was influenced by Batman Forever.
In where?
Yeah, I don't know if I agree with it.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't know. I just feel like
You need to back that up. It's a bold claim.
I mean, it's been a long time since I've watched Batman Forever, but I feel.
I think if you were to rewatch it, you would not say what you said.
Yeah, because this honestly, it does feel like it's. I mean, it is a sequel to The Long Halloween, and it feels exactly like a follow up.
Yeah, it's pretty serious.
Oh, for sure. I mean, Batman Forever was serious. It was just.
In a way, I don't know.
It was way more serious than and Robin.
Well, yeah,
and I would,
but that
and
came
I would
before-
say, and I would say it was more serious than Returns.
No, that's crazy.
No, I disagree because
talk.
Jim Carrey and Two-Face were
Jim
both so
Carrey.
good.
Okay.
You're just trying to sound crazy right now, Cody.
No, I'm not trying to sound crazy. I think I'm just misremembering things.
I think you are too.
I think you're just high.
Wow. And that is a fact.
No, I mean, dude, this book is awesome. Once again, like great fucking writer artist combo.
Love it.
Jeph Loeb and Tim Sale go very well together.
Yeah.
So well together. They really quintessential Batman art.
Yeah. Tim Sale belongs in the Batman universe.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Tim Sale, by the way.
I love his art. I love like the way, just every character looks so cool. Pretty classic too.
Yeah.
They
His
always-
Joker with all the teeth.
Yeah, all like the big teeth and everything.
Yeah, the underbite.
Yeah. I love this Gotham universe. Once again, we get to go back to like the weird, like neo noir, but still modern somehow. You know,
Mhm.
Yeah.
it's cool. Like, this is like my quintessential Batman universe. Like, they all still are like Tommy gun wielding gangsters.
Yeah.
And it's cool to watch the organized crime slowly deteriorate and succumb to the quote unquote freaks.
Yeah. You get to see that in this comic hard.
Well, I would say, if anything, we talked about how long Halloween did, but this also influences like the Dark Knight.
The Nolan verse, for sure.
Because especially like with the use of the word freaks, like how the gangsters think of these rogues as just like a bunch of weirdos. And then you have that scene with Heath Ledger when, what's his name? Michael Jai White. He's like, this freak. And, you know, like.
Yeah. Also, they didn't do it well, but they literally have the freak lock room in Dark Knight Rises. Like like when Joker was the judge, not Joker, when Scarecrow was the judge and stuff like that.
Oh,
do that.
Yeah.
They took that from this book and put it in.
I agree. Yeah.
That was a cool scene in the comic. I would love to see a real live action version of that scene.
Yeah. I like that. Like Harvey Dent represented himself.
Yeah.
I was also like prosecuted. It's crazy. It's cool.
I know you guys hate the idea of Robin in live action, but like, I feel like the Matt Reeves Batman universe could really take from Dark Victory if they wanted to bring Robin in. Because Robin is a big part of the story, but not the whole story.
No,
you
not
still
at all.
get him, but it's not what the whole story is about.
But it honestly doesn't even happen until the second half.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But
you get
it
Robin's
ends on
origin.
such a classic note
Yeah.
when they take the oath.
The oath, yeah.
That scene in the cave by candlelight, like that's so cool.
Yeah.
So cool.
Alex Ross did a panel of that, and it looks awesome.
I feel like I've seen that before I saw the original somehow.
I saw this, and then I don't know which came first. I wouldn't be surprised if this did.
I bet it's in the original
I'm sure, yeah, like
Batman
OG
run
shit.
where, because a lot of people forget too that Robin was introduced very early on. It wasn't like Robin was like years and years later. Like he's a big part of Batman's whole career, you know?
He was introduced when Batman was still like a comic strip.
Yeah, almost like Robin is almost more of a redemption tale for Batman than Batman's own journey. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm down to see
very
Batman.
similar.
I'm down to see Robin in films. I don't know if I want him in the Matt Reeves universe, but I would let James Gunn do Robin.
I would prefer to see him in the James Gunn
Yeah,
verse.
like the
honestly.
James
Well, we
Gunn
know we're
universe.
going to get that. He already said Damian Wayne's going to be. Yeah.
what's it called? Brave and the Bold or whatever.
Mhm. But even the way Robert Pattinson treated like the kids he ran into in the Batman, I could see him like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I know like you might not like that, but I feel like it still would fit, you know?
Yeah.
just of the way it's been set up already. Like the Batman universe has that neo-noir feel, that same kind of like...
It's just hard to picture because even in this one, Robin's wearing his classic little yellow-green tighties. It's hard to picture that costume
that's
translating to the Matt Reeves universe.
And also, I like costume accuracy better when it's in live action. But in the Matt Reeves universe, it's just like not real. Like, why would he be
what is that kid
the bright
doing?
colors? Yeah.
And the Riddler was not the Riddler of this universe either.
No.
I like the Riddler in the Jeph Loeb Tim Sale.
I do too. He's more like a stool pigeon kind of guy.
Yeah.
He's like an informant for Batman. Yeah. Like Batman, like he's like the dude like when detectives have people on the street like bubbles in the wire. Like Riddler is that kind of character, which I like. He's cool because he's not really even like a threat to be dealt with. He's like, Riddler, tell me who's doing what.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
So if you guys could probably already tell, we're already... Did we even do an intro for this one?
Yeah, we did.
No.
Did we?
Did we?
Yes.
I'm so high. I totally forgot.
I swear
but we
we
didn't do a
did.
synopsis, though. Yeah, I don't remember if we did any of those. You probably said it.
Okay, well, this is...
Why don't we just do it again?
Do a double intro just because we're not sure.
All right, well, welcome to Comics Chronic, everyone. I'm Jacob H. This is our 200th episode. It's also Bat March Season 2. If you haven't checked it out, go watch it. This month in March, we will be covering all Batman all the time. Books,
Big
animated,
facts.
movies. If it's there, we're covering it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we're going deep.
And balls deep from Jump Street.
That's our motto.
And we're kicking it off with Dark Victory by Jeph Loeb and Tim Sale.
Yes, we are.
Banger.
Now, I think we did half of that. I think we did an intro.
We did 2 intros. I think we're all just high for this one.
2 intros for 200. That's what it's all about.
Oh, and Two-Face is the main villain of this comic. And he's always doing shit in twos. You already know.
And this is all about Batman not being alone anymore.
Ooh, he does gain Robin, dynamic duo number
Boom.
2.
We're dropping deuces all episode,
Dude,
baby.
we are dropping deuces.
Yeah.
Robin the Deuce Wonder.
Hey. I promise I won't keep doing that. This comic is just so good.
This is also the first episode where, Anthony, so you have the bat symbol on your chest, and Cody,
Yes.
you have the Superman symbol on your chest.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Frenemies. Rivals, but friends of justice. Or justice friends, if you will.
Hey, we're friends. Cody just didn't get the memo.
Is this the first episode where we've discussed a property that Robin plays a part in it?
You know what? I feel like we haven't talked
you're
about Robin
right,
too
actually.
much.
He hasn't, I don't think he's
Whoa.
been in anything that we've covered as far as Batman goes.
Damn.
No, I don't think he has either.
We did him dirty.
Yeah, so it took all the way to Bat March Season 2 to get to
Hey,
Robin.
sometimes you gotta crawl before you
Good
can
things
walk.
come with time.
That's
you know what I
your
mean?
catchphrase.
I couldn't think of anything else. I was trying. But when in doubt, I just pull that out. I feel like, that's like what I would say. You know, like in this comic, the Riddler speaks in riddles. Mad Hatter speaks like how he speaks from the Lewis Carroll book, like Alice in Wonderland. I feel like that's what I would say. Like Batman grabs me, and I'm like, you gotta crawl before you can walk, Batman, and then like, pummels me.
Stop saying that.
Yeah, it's like that's all you say.
You're like Solomon Grundy, but instead of your damn
That's more
nursery rhyme.
Dude, Solomon Grundy has such a sad story in this one.
Yeah,
Totally gets used by Two-Face.
nonstop.
Well, so what is the synopsis of this? I feel like, Jake, this is a synopsis.
This is
you
me.
could-
This is all right. Well,
Slaughter.
So it's the sequel to Long Halloween. As we know, in Long Halloween, Harvey Dent, or maybe even some other people, kind of went on a low-key murder spree.
Yeah.
And even if he didn't do it, doesn't matter. Harvey Dent is now Two-Face. He's had acid thrown in his face. He now takes on a darker side of justice, his own justice, and decides people's fates by a coin.
He's also like He's also like very it broke him mentally.
Yeah, no.
The fallout from Long Halloween.
He also lost his wife from Long Halloween. You got to remember, she dipped.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, wasn't she burning evidence? and
She
stuff at
might
the
have
end?
been the holiday.
Yeah.
Even
She
though
might have-
Alberto Falcone says Holiday, There's tons of.
It's very
parts where-
heavily implied that
I think it's
he's
implied
not.
that there's like it's her. Like there might be a few people. I think we talked about this on Long Halloween. Like it's kind
Yeah,
of
we
open
did.
for interpretation as to who
Yeah.
exactly was
Mhm.
behind it.
Yeah.
Maybe even Alfred. No.
And so that you see.
Yeah. So then pretty much it takes place after Long Halloween. Two-Face is
A year afterwards.
Yeah, it's a year after.
It starts at Falcone's funeral, Falcone's grave.
The Roman.
Right,
Carmine Falcone. He got shot by Harvey Dent.
Yeah, and his daughter is now boss, Sophia.
Right.
Sophia Gigante.
Sophia Gigantes.
But at the end of the Long Halloween, she gets fucked up. She gets scratched by Catwoman and
put in a
she's
wheelchair or like a
put
head
in a
thingy.
wheelchair because she's going off the roof and Catwoman catches her with her bola, but it snaps her neck, kind of like
Yeah.
it's like, well, she gets hung
She
and we find out
she
she's
hanged
the
her.
hangman.
Yeah.
But that fucks her up, and that's why Catwoman's also heavily involved in this story still, because it's her fault that happened.
Yeah.
I also did not see that twist coming.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't have guessed it was her.
The first time I read this book, I was like, who the fuck is the hangman? I didn't think it was Two-Face. I thought that was too obvious. I didn't think it was Albert, but I didn't know who was behind it, you know?
Yeah.
No, yeah. These guys are doing good at murder noir mysteries. Like they really get Batman and this whole
Yeah, it's
like,
a big
it's a
whodunit.
big murder mystery whodunit,
Mhm.
which I like. I mean, that like lets Batman be his detective self.
But he doesn't even solve it without Robin's help, too, which is cool.
Exactly. The boy wonder.
Yeah. And like Alfred the whole time is like his guiding light, it's like he's literally his Jiminy Cricket. Like Bruce Wayne in this comic is kind of lost within the whole murder mystery, and Alfred's just like, man, like you can't keep doing this alone. Like he's getting pissed at Alfred breaking computers and shit.
Yeah, dude. You can't break the Bat computer. It's not an easy fix.
Yeah. Fuck, especially in 1999. It's not
Yeah,
like
you don't just
computers
call,
grow on trees, Alfred.
Right? You don't just call Dell and be like, hey, can you come fix my super
My
Can
back
you come to the
computer.
back
Yeah, my
cave?
back computer. Your what? What? Nothing.
My computer. My computer.
It's like, dude, I don't even want to touch that now. But I forget how it starts off. So yeah, you do a lot of it's the holiday killer, and then I forget like when does Robin come into play? Like I know we see
Because Zuko,
Anthony Zuko.
Oh,
Anthony Fats Zuko.
Zuko
corrupt circus
kills.
man.
No, yeah, he kills.
Flying
He's using
Grayson.
the circus. Yeah, he's using the circus to move weight, and he kills the flying Graysons to like send a message. Essentially,
Yeah, because the circus isn't open to it. Because the whole plan is that they can move guns and shit over state
Cross
lines.
state lines. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what it is. You're right.
yeah.
Yeah, that's fucking cool.
It all happens wordlessly, that whole Robin origin.
Yeah, they're just like doing
Yeah.
a trapeze thing, and then you like they all
Yeah.
Yeah,
splat.
and then you find out the same acid that was burned Two-Face was used on the corpse.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
Two-Face is a suspect too.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I really liked in this book was Two-Face's relationship with what was her name? The girl,
Porter.
Her Janice Porter. JPZ.
dude. Oh, coincidence? I think not. Dude, I really liked like every scene with her because like she's like so into him. She's also like a really vile woman, like just corrupt and evil, which is saying a lot when you're working with Two-Face. But like,
She's
like,
in love with Two-Face.
She's in love with Two-Face, and then dude, I love the part that's jumping around, but he shoots her. And he's like, Harvey Dent is a married woman. Or Harvey Dent's a married man.
Yeah.
And he's only
Yeah.
he'll only love one woman, and it's Gilda.
Right.
Mhm.
Like
Right.
that's kind of cool because it's like, damn, like somewhere in there is like Harvey Dent who's still human and
Right.
in love with his wife, but like also Two-Face just totally shot her. So
Yeah, so
I always love in comics where the dialogue, when he is his Harvey Dent side,
yeah.
first of all, the art will only try to show you his unburned face side.
Yeah.
And then the dialogue looks like normal text. And then when it's Harvey Dent, yeah, it's like bold and kind of scraggly.
I
and
like that. Because
I
even
love
when
the
I
way comics could do that.
yeah, when I read comic books, like I do read Two-Face's voice in a more like kind of like a cartoon when he was like, Batman, what are you doing here? And
Yeah.
yeah.
then he can go back to his like normal Harvey Dent voice. Oh yeah, you have the animated Two-Face, don't you?
I have this guy.
Dude,
Nice.
Probably a McDonald's toy.
I wish I had it with me, but back in New York, I have a lot of Long Halloween Batman figures.
Figures.
Nice.
Nice.
Like
And there's
McFarlane.
Yeah. No. It's
Oh.
the Jeph Loeb. It's the figures based.
No, I'm saying, does McFarlane make the figures? It's
I don't know.
line?
I think it was actually like DC. I got these when I was like young.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like from like FAO Schwartz and shit.
Oh, okay.
They're sick. They look exactly like the comic book.
Nice.
Yeah,
That's really cool.
Yeah. Dude, I like Two-Face's custom suit in this also.
Yeah.
Like
For
pinstripe
sure.
gray and black.
Yeah.
That's what I love about Batman villains is because like they all dress very dapper. See, you know they're going to some tailor and being like, make me a custom suit. And
Yeah, exactly.
Like
Even the Mad Hatter.
yeah, the Mad Hatter. I mean, they actually do like mention that in Nolan's The Dark Knight when they're like, it's the mafia guys. It's right when Heath Ledger comes in the meeting and he's like, oh, some whack job with a cheap purple suit. And then Heath Ledger comes in and he's like, the suit wasn't cheap. You ought to know. You bought it. And it's like, dude went through the trouble to like go to a clothing store, tell some guy to like
fitted.
get fitted, get measured, and have the suit tailored for it. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah. With the crazy scars and
Yeah, I
everything.
know.
You
Like,
know?
Jesus Christ. Probably killed the guy afterwards.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That would be an interesting scene to watch because you
Yeah,
know
it
he's
would be.
either at gunpoint or just terrified without that, with the need for that.
Exactly.
I'm not saying I want them to because I don't, but like I could see that scene playing out like to a T in like Brian Azzarello's Joker.
Yeah.
Mm.
I like Brian Azzarello's Joker. We should do that.
It's incredible.
Yeah, that is a good one.
We've talked about it for a long
Yeah, we've
time.
always danced
We'll do
around it.
We've danced
Yeah,
around that.
we've never danced with the devil on a pale moonlight. See,
Speak
it's a little
for
Joker,
yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bringing it back, dude. I know my bat lore.
Yeah. Bat Lord, because you're a bat
Hey,
whore.
I am a bat whore. Here, wait, let me grab something. Oh, it's gonna fall. Not this. This. Not this.
What are you pulling out of that giant's ass, Jake?
Dude, I bought a Batman Hush statue. I think I showed you this when you were in town. But
Oh, yeah. I fucking love that design.
Nice.
so I'm gonna put this on the shelf behind me too.
Hell yeah.
But, dude, it's
The blue
fucking
and gray is
sick.
so cool.
Blue and gray is my favorite Batman. Straight.
Yeah. Agreed.
I can't deny it. I'm a fucking writer. Y'all don't want to fuck with me.
But like yours doesn't have like this. I want the
No, it
blue and
doesn't
gray
have
with
the-
this symbol.
yeah, that's my
the
favorite
yellow
is-
background.
Classic 1970s blue and gray with the yellow bat symbol.
Yep.
Mhm.
Perfect Batman design.
Perfect.
Even with the eyebrows?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. With the
What do you mean
eyebrows?
you-
What do you mean with eyebrows?
He had like little gray.
Oh no, not that one.
No,
I mean
that's the
comic
60s.
comic book.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
that's Adam West 60s.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I'll pull
What's
up a
your favorite costume design, Cody?
picture. Ooh.
I
I feel like Cody's a gray and black kind of guy.
I'm a gray and black kind of guy.
Oh, okay.
I do like, but I mean, I don't hate. I honestly, very few Batman. I don't like the nipples, obviously.
Yeah.
But very few Batman designs like are upsetting to me. I wouldn't like the 1960s one if the 1960s one wasn't so silly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I kind of hate, even though like it's the point of it, I hate like the En Sabanur
Yeah.
costume.
Yeah. I mean, I get it, but that's like also like that's when he's like a bombing on heroin and shit.
Yeah, and he's like lost his mind.
Yeah, he's,
and
like,
he's
tripping.
like
And
On, like,
Sabanur?
peace.
That's Apocalypse. You're thinking of Zur-En-Arr.
Zernar,
You're
yeah,
right,
and Sabanur is Apocalypse. Oh, I'm getting my crazy incantation names mixed up.
Oh wait, speaking of Apocalypse, just a little detour. I finished X of Swords.
Nice.
Ooh, quick takeaways.
I liked it, to be honest. Not as good as the Hickman Omnibussy,
No,
but
definitely, I agree.
I enjoyed it.
Fire from the hip. Pesci.
4.
Nice.
Yeah, I think that's totally fair for that. That's not a not read. It's episode 200. Well, let's break down the Pesci scale a little bit. We got
Yeah,
1
you know
to
what?
6.
Let's remind the people of how the Pesci scale works exactly.
Yeah, so you've got Joe Pesci, arguably the arguably the greatest artist of our lifetime.
Facts.
And so we decided to rank it 1 to 6 on the Pesci scale, 1 being the weakest, 6 being the strongest. But you can go like 4.4, and that just means like 4 and then like a bunch of little tiny Joe Pesci.
Specifically lemon-sized
Tangerine
size. 4.1 is a tangerine. 0.1 is a tangerine sized Joe Pesci.
Or a Joe Peasy. We like to call it a Joe Peasy, J Peasy.
Jesus
JP.
Christ. You know what I mean?
Jesus Christ.
That's so stupid.
Jesus.
There he is. The patron saint of comics and chronic.
You know what? I should light this. That's what I should light on here.
Yeah, this is episode 200.
I've never
dude.
lit this. I've never lit this. Oh,
Dude,
hold on. I got
something might happen if you do light it.
I know.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, exactly.
The ghost of Joe Pesci, like hereditary style, will possess you.
He's still alive.
Yeah.
Oh, he's still alive.
He's still alive.
Yeah, but he
all
can
our
transcend. Whoa, look at that.
Maybe the ghost of Joe Pesci's music career.
Oh, yeah. I love that he had that.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, you guys, if you're listening to episode 200, you got to know how we measure shit, and it's in Joe Pesci's.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
The wise guy himself.
Ooh,
Yeah.
the 3 wise men.
He's 3 wise men. He doesn't know.
Yeah,
us,
exactly. We're his 3 wise men.
Yeah, exactly.
We're going to shower him with gifts.
Oh.
I think it's fair to say if we give something, someone on the show gives it a 4 Pesci, it's still good. It just might not be for everybody, and you might like it more than us. But like 3 is always just like it's
3
not
is
easy to
mid,
recommend a 3.
It's pretty mid.
Yeah, 3 is mid. You're getting into Blandsville territory.
Blandsville.
You don't want to be there.
Yeah, no. Blandsville population U.
Ooh. Quantumania, Wonder Woman 84, they live there. Well, they're lower than that.
No, they
No,
live.
those
No,
are-
they live.
Those are
Those
the
are like
deepest
1
rung
or
of
less.
the Joe Pesci hell.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's like some Lord Payman shit going on. Right there.
Whereas
Dude,
see,
yeah, it's
Hereditary,
bad.
that's in the 6 Pesci
Ooh,
Hall of
exactly.
Fame.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's-
Yeah. Iconic.
Iconic, yeah.
It's also, again, it's not just comics. See, we talk about movies, and they're not even comic book movies. Horror movies. We
Yeah.
love horror movies on here.
Titanic. What?
Titanic.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. The very first movie that got a 6 from all 3 of us was the Mortal Kombat 2021 movie.
That's a legendary
That was
episode.
the first movie we gave a perfect score to.
Yep. Yep, that's so true. The first thing I think we ever gave a 666.
The first thing we ever gave a Pesci scale. Was that the first usage?
The first
of the
use, the Pesci scale was invented in the Watchmen episode.
Yes. Invented,
Okay.
yeah.
Invented.
We were at labor
Conceived.
for hours conceiving it. Yes.
So we didn't always start with the Pesci scale. It kind of had to be discovered,
Yes.
Cody, are you okay?
I was choking for a second. I was choking on a cough drop.
This is not the first time Cody has choked.
No. And it won't be
Man,
the
it
last.
won't be the last. Yeah. One thing about me, commies, if you haven't noticed, that at least I'd say once a year I almost die by choking.
Wow, you got it done early. February, you're good for the rest of the year.
Yeah, exactly. You got a whole year ahead of you now.
That didn't feel near death.
That wasn't enough for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't enough for our Dark Lord and Savior Satan, who we summon when we give something a 666.
Perfect.
Let's not
Yeah,
forget.
perfect 666.
You might catch him later.
Yeah, we'll see. TBD.
TBD.
Because Dark Victory, I love it. I really don't have anything I don't like about it. I like that it includes so many Batman villains. I like that it's a follow-up to Long Halloween, which is one of the best Batman comics ever.
Yeah, it does kind of use the exact same formula as
Yes.
Long Halloween,
Yeah.
but it's so good that who cares?
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
I agree.
Yeah.
I do also like that, like the final battle of Two-Face and all the villains, when he like legit blows up the courthouse.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And then escapes
and
through the sewers, and it makes their way, unbeknownst to them, to like the Batcave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's where Robin comes in, full costumed up with his little stick, and he's like, beating the shit out of people.
Yeah.
Dude, like Robin,
Exactly.
like first go around goes toe to toe with some heavy hitter Gotham villains.
He does.
Yeah, some people that literally throughout the comic get the best of Batman sometimes.
He literally, there's that one panel where he gets Joker in his big ass teeth with the stick and like shatters.
That's
him.
after Joker shoots Two-Face, and you're not sure if Two-Face survived.
Oh
or
yeah,
not.
that's cool. You see him fall like that crazy massive fall in the cave and like maybe
into the
died.
water. Yeah.
Grundy dies too. Doesn't he grab the electric fence and gets like fried to death?
But I think
and
even
Two-Face is just like,
Well,
Yeah,
Two-Face, when
Two-Face
they're
is
running
just like-
away, he's like he'll be back again.
yeah.
he's died before. He'll die. He'll come back again.
That's a cool thing. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because Poison Ivy's like, he was your friend. You killed him. Yeah, and then he says he's died before. He'll be back again.
Yeah.
Two-Face is cold-blooded throughout these books.
Oh yeah.
It's cool watching the Batman villains work together.
I agree.
Yeah.
You don't see it often.
No.
You don't see it
Yeah.
often, and like when they do, it's only a matter of time until they try to fuck each other over.
Right.
Mhm. Which obviously is the case with Joker when he caps
Joker
Two-Face.
literally. Yeah.
Yeah, you can never
Shoots
trust that
Two-Face.
dude.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, Joker, if I was forming a squad of villains to beat Batman and the Gotham police, it would not be Joker would not be included. He's too much of a wild card.
but you know what? And this is going back to an episode we did, like in Alex Ross's Justice, when they don't include him, he literally, in the end, destroys all of Brainiac's little worlds that he made.
yeah,
And he, like,
true.
and he takes out the Legion of Doom when he's wearing the vampire costume, remember?
Right. Oh,
Yeah.
that fucking panel.
And yeah, there's like a part where they're like, when Lex like transports into Arkham, gets Riddler, and Joker's like, I want to come. And they're like, you're too crazy for this. And they leave.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
like, so like, it's almost like excluding Joker is almost just as bad as including him.
Yeah. Okay. So who would your guys, if you were putting together your own team of Bat villains to face off against Batman and the Gotham police,
Easy.
who would be your squad?
Let's
who
do
would you
the
pick?
Comics and Chronic draft.
Yeah. So we each draft one, or do we each draft three?
Are we drafting our own individual teams, like what we would pick, or are we
Or
making
like
super
our
mega
team that we're like Comics and
All right.
Chronic is representing. So how about we do 2 picks each?
Okay, fine.
Okay, six people.
All right, I'm gonna choose Bane,
Nice.
Nice.
Cody, you go next.
maybe Clayface.
Ooh, okay. I'm glad you used both of your two before I could even
Yeah,
go, because
good.
I was going to use two. I was going to call it Clayface, but if you're doing Bane Clayface, I'm going to stick Two-Face as the leader.
Nice.
Ooh, okay,
I think Two-Face is a good leader for Batman criminals.
I agree.
I like.
I'm
that.
going to go with Mr. Freeze because of his tech.
I was gonna
He's a
choose
smart
him,
guy.
yeah.
And he's not the kind of guy, like he might double cross you, but if you're like straight up with him, like he's like in this comic, he's like, I'm not here for the money, or
Yeah.
he's like, I'm here for love, maybe he says, or I'm here. You get the impression that it's, he never mentions Nora Freeze, but that's what he's there for.
Yeah, exactly. He's there for the money, but he wants to use the money
for
to help
Nora.
Nora.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, his motivation is never like just to be crazy and evil like everyone else's.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I would pick him. He's on the team.
Yeah.
He's reliable.
Okay. Well, now I already picked my two.
Oh,
so you
yeah.
guys got to go. Remember, we're taking out the Batman. That's why I picked heavy hitters.
So we got Bane, Clayface.
Freeze.
Who did you say, Cody?
Two-Face.
Two-Face and Mr. Freeze. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to say Ivy. We need some pussy power.
Ooh, pussy power.
We need some pussy power. Her powers add a lot to the squad.
True.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
True.
And she's not going to double cross you either for no reason. If you fuck her over, she'll fuck you up.
Not unless you like fuck up some plans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you
Especially
accidentally
that.
destroy like the Gotham Botanical Garden, she'll probably go crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or I don't know. Actually, I kind of want to say Catwoman, but Catwoman's almost a
Catwoman
hero.
like, also
Yeah.
like loves Batman. I don't know if she would really
Yeah.
fuck him over to death.
Exactly. She'd fuck him
know?
to death, but not fuck him
she'd
over
exactly. Yeah.
to death. Huge difference.
Like I think if she saw Batman getting like killed, she would like ultimately turn her back.
Okay,
on the
I've got
rogues.
it actually.
Who?
Talia al Ghul.
Ooh.
Mm.
There's one person.
But she
I'm
wouldn't
surprised
be the leader?
one's- Yeah, I don't know if Talia al Ghul would follow Two-Face.
Yeah.
Two-Face. Okay, then we'll go back to Ivy, I reckon.
I reckon.
There's one name I'm surprised no one has said yet.
I'm thinking of Scarecrow, but he also seems like a wild card.
Scarecrow. No, you guys are picking
I'm not
a
picking
mind
Scarecrow,
team.
though.
I like the mind aspect, but remember, at the end of the day, like you have to fight Batman.
Yeah.
So I can't say Ra's al Ghul.
You can. I'm more like no one's picked Deathstroke.
Or even Killer Croc. That's an option.
Killer Croc. Deadshot,
true.
Grundy.
yeah.
Because Grundy beats the shit out of Batman in this a couple times.
Yeah, he does.
I feel like I'll go with, if we're looking for raw power like that. We got Bane though.
We do have Bane and Clayface, and Clayface is strong. He can
Those
get
are heavy
huge.
tank guys.
I know. I'm just
And it ain't like Two-Face is a pushover. You know what I
no,
mean?
I know. But also, like,
True.
he's not a skilled hand-to-hand combatant like
No,
that.
he's not going to beat, but he'll also literally just shoot.
Yeah, he
people.
did. He does have
He's a good
a
tactician. It seems like he's always setting good
Sure,
shit
he
up,
does have
you
a
know?
good. Yeah, he does have a good plan.
I don't want to pick Penguin. I don't think he's gonna.
No,
I don't think
in
he
this
would contribute
scenario.
enough in this
neither
roster.
would Riddler.
Yeah.
Joker's too unreliable.
You guys fuck with Hugo Strange.
I fuck with Hugo Strange. No.
I don't really like him as a part of the team, of this team.
What about like Hush?
Mm,
I would like Hush.
Hush.
Because Hush is a skilled shooter and a skilled fighter.
Yeah, let's go with Hush.
Okay.
I was thinking the Riddler too isn't on our team, but I guess we don't really need him.
Like, what would he like? I don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
In
it's
this
hard,
scenario,
yeah.
we're taking
In this
Batman
scenario,
out.
Yeah, we're taking.
Who was your first one, Anthony?
Freeze?
Mr. Freeze.
Freeze. Okay. What about for financial backing alone, the Court of Owls?
Oh, the Court of Owls.
Yeah, but like all these super criminals have
Talon.
financial backing. Like they're always pulling off
True.
their own criminal heists. And whatnot.
Heists
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
They-
Money is no option in taking out Batman.
Exactly. Gotham is flush with underbelly money.
Yeah. Okay, true.
Flush.
Hush.
So we're saying Bane, Clayface, Hush,
Two-Face.
Two-Face,
Poison Ivy,
Freeze,
Poison
Mr.
Ivy.
Ivy.
Freeze.
That's a good squad.
That is a pretty
Yeah.
good squad, honestly. That'd be a hard squad to beat.
Yeah.
At the same time, coordinated. Yeah. No prep time.
Yeah.
No. Batman doesn't always need prep time. He's always down for like a fight
Yeah.
in the moment.
Batman is good at yes-anding a situation.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He's a master improviser.
And why is Batman the only one that gets prep time? Like if everyone has prep time, then good plans are going to be made no matter what.
True. I mean, the Joker always has prep time and he pulls off the craziest shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so that's our squad.
It's a pretty dank hit squad. I think we could take out Batman. But what if
Yeah.
Robin got in the mix?
Ooh.
Then we'd be hurting.
Then I'd kill that
Hurting.
little kid. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, for sure. If I was a villain, I mean, you'd have to. Also, I think if you were a villain and you killed Robin, even if you didn't win overall, it would be probably take Batman to the closest he's been to
Oh,
breaking.
he would beat the
ever.
shit out of me.
I mean, look at what happened when Joker kills Jason Todd.
Yeah. Yeah. Beats the shit out of him. You know what I heard
Yeah.
is doing really terrible right now is the Suicide Squad video game.
Oh man, it sucks.
You played it? You saw it?
I didn't even play it. My son got it,
Really?
and it's bad.
Yeah, I heard it was doo-doo.
I've heard it's straight doo-doo.
It's straight garbage.
Garbanzo beans?
Yeah, dude. I feel like the only people who like it would be like people who were fine with getting like a bad version of like a game like, I don't know, maybe Destiny
Yeah.
or something like that.
Yeah.
A bad version of a game like that, but just with a DC skin over
Yeah.
top.
Yeah. No, I agree. I've been hearing. I mean, it also looks terrible, and the way they made it, so it's like, oh, you got to pay to like it's always online. It's like that's dumb.
Yeah. I don't like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking destroying.
Yep.
And they killed Batman in it apparently again for some reason.
Boo, squash it, throw it in the trash. DC, try again. Be better.
Seriously, let's make some dank video games.
Yeah, let's keep things hot fire only.
Yeah, the Arkham games were so good.
I would love like a Jeph Loeb, Tim Sale skin over the Arkham games.
Yeah,
He's done
that
in
would
like
be
comic
cool.
book art. That'd be cool.
Oh, and using maybe like cell shading kind of.
Ooh,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Because Tim Sale has a very specific style.
Very specific.
Like
Yeah.
everything about it just.
So the art, incredible.
Yeah, once again, like art alone gets a 6.
without
for
question.
sure.
Easy, without question.
The plot, the writing, like I said, it is literally just like Long Halloween over again, but it's also fucking awesome. So who cares?
Also, speaking of Two-Face, I forgot that I got this Two-Face Lego figure. at
Oh, nice.
Comic-Con.
Nice. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, I'm also a huge Two-Face fan, so I love this book. I feel like there's very
it's a
few
banger.
books that do Two-Face justice, and these are two of them that get him right.
Yeah,
Totally agree
for
with that.
sure.
Totally
For sure.
And it's a quintessential, like I would put Dark Victory as a quintessential Batman read.
I mean, like I said,
Agreed.
this was my first time ever reading it. Was for this podcast. I hadn't read it.
Yeah.
I'd only read The Long Halloween by them, and so reading this, I was like, "Oh, this fucking rules!" I mean, it's definitely. I'm glad I got it because I think if you're a Batman fan, you should have this in your collection. It's just important as stories like Hush and The Long Halloween.
Agreed.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree with everything you just said. The only thing I would add is that like other Batman books, you could like I think you could just pick up Hush and you could just pick up The Long Halloween, and most of this you could just pick up, but reading The Long Halloween is required reading before you read this.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, you literally, if you just miss too much.
Yeah.
If you haven't read The Long Halloween.
It only adds to it. It makes Dark Victory better if you've read Long Halloween before.
Yeah,
And I think Dark Victory as a sequel makes the Long Halloween, like you don't need The Long Halloween, but it's you don't need Dark Victory for The Long Halloween, but it improves upon the story so much it doesn't hurt it in the slightest. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and Long Halloween is so top tier, awesome comic book that if you haven't read it, you should go and read it.
Read that shit.
And we have an episode on it, so you could listen to that one.
Oh,
The Long
Yeah.
420.
The Long 420.
420.
This
Yeah.
is Dank Victory.
And this is Dank
Yeah.
Victory.
Yeah.
Know what else we got coming up this month? We're doing The Court in the City of Owls. That's the first 12 or so issues of Scott Snyder's New 52 Batman run. So that's coming up next. That's Jake's owl, his pet owl. All-Star Batman and Robin by Frank Miller and Jim Lee.
Hey now, you're an all-star Batman and Robin.
And that's honestly, I'm excited for that one because we haven't done a Batman story that we all hate.
Yeah.
I know. I'm
haven't
excited
read
to
this.
reread it because
Yeah,
I remember
I haven't
hating
reread
it when
it.
I read it.
Yeah.
I only know that there's one scene in it that you told me about, Jake, where Batman and Robin paint a room yellow and fuck up the Green Lantern.
They like literally almost kill him. They beat the shit out of him.
I'm excited to read that.
Yeah, it's insane.
Yeah, it's just wild. But it's Jim Lee's art, so it looks cool. But it's Frank
it's
Miller. and
gorgeous
just,
with
so
like
stupid.
Frank Miller at his worst
Yeah,
storytelling.
exactly.
I'm excited.
With like the most stunning art. It's insane.
Nice. We're also doing Under the Red Hood, an animated movie.
Ooh.
Classic DC animated movie. So is that on Max?
Yeah,
can you
they're all
watch that on Max?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Literally all DC animated is on Max.
Nice. And then for Patreon exclusives, we're reading Gotham by Gaslight.
Ooh.
And then
Yes.
for our live that month, which is March, we're going to do season
watch
1,
along.
episode 35 of Batman the Animated Series. Almost got him. So yeah, we're going to do a
Yes.
watch along.
We got some classics.
Yeah.
We got some bangers coming up.
Bat March 2 is locked and loaded.
And you guys are in for a treat.
Ooh. Dude, I feel like, the way we have Bat March locked and loaded, it's like that giant gun that you posted with that picture with Joker and Two-Face sticking the gun at each other.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
That's how I feel with how much we have in the chamber.
If you didn't know, last month we did Game of Thrones, Winter's Coming. All month we talked Game of Thrones. The current writer of Batman, Chip Zdarsky, we did an interview with him. You could check that out. So we have
Chippy Z.
2 years ago we did the first Bat March.
Yes.
We have Batman episodes scattered throughout our 200 fucking episode library.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a
We're
big
killing
one.
it, guys.
It's a big one.
Well, I'm going to kick it off, and I'm giving this a 6, honestly.
6.
Ooh.
It's a
You
6.
giving it a 6 too, Anthony?
Cody Cannon in here.
One of the
being-
best Batman comics ever made. Rereadable.
Yeah, I'm giving it a 6.
Oh.
But here's the thing. Before we even go
It's
into
a
it, though,
caveat.
I have to say why
Oh.
I'm giving it
Oh,
a
okay.
6.
Why? Let's hear it.
a fuck ton of cops die.
A lot of cops do get killed. The Gotham PD gets killed.
Yeah.
If you're a cab, you will fucking love this book.
Yeah.
So Batman is a cab then.
Yeah.
Well,
No,
he's
he's
trying
trying
to
to
stop
save
it.
the cops. Yeah. He doesn't want more cops today.
Yeah, but he fails. You know what I'm just looking at? So I'm looking at Batman right now, and he's wearing, blue and gray, and blue is like a cop color.
Yeah. I mean, constantly throughout the comic, during Batman's monologue, he's like, people are attacking. The one thing all these victims had in common is at one point they wore the blue. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
yeah, you're right.
He says that line, yeah.
Over and over throughout this comic. Batman's a bootlicker. Okay.
I wouldn't be surprised if Jeph Loeb was a conservative writer. That wouldn't shock me.
Really?
Yeah, that wouldn't shock me.
Wait, I was going to say something. Oh, I don't know about your guys' copy, probably, but mine, I remember my Dark Victory copy, the pages are like smoother than Long Halloween,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yes. I know
like
exactly.
the colors
Even the cover.
look different. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the colors look like they pop more, they're brighter.
I think Tim Sale improved as an artist even more during the time he drew. Because if you look at the Long Halloween, it's different. Some of them could be he has it's I don't know the right words to describe his art. Like it's not always like beautiful, like he has a very specific way of drawing people.
Yeah.
Sometimes people look kind of weird.
Yeah, weird and almost scary, especially the Batman's Rogues Gallery. But I think that's like a choice. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Because like all of the cops look like normal people.
Yeah.
Which is this book propaganda?
I mean,
you know what I mean?
I also like the way he draws. Like every time there's a page with like mafia goons between Long Halloween and Dark Victory, they always look very like big Italian, like real like old Italian faces. But yeah, exactly. I wish everyone could see what Cody did.
They can. This episode's on YouTube.
Yeah.
But even the dialogue is like, I thought Jeph Loeb did a good job of like making all the mafia dudes sound Italian. It didn't seem forced at all, and he threw a lot of Italian words in there.
Yeah.
I like that.
I mean, people willy-nilly. We're just saying, forget about it. Forget about it.
Familiar.
If you guys like Sopranos, we've done Soprano Summer, and we're planning to do another one. Season 2.
That's gonna be hot.
It's gonna be
hot. Off the press.
Hot off the press. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Easy Money 6.
Easy Money 6. That makes
it's an incredible comic. A great whodunit. I didn't see the twist coming.
Cody. It's my turn. If I hear the 666, I gotta take over this dude, so...
That's so funny.
That was the most metal intro so far.
Yeah, Cody. It's my turn.
Sorry, I know I'm saying, but I didn't mean to be rude. Continue.
All I was saying is that, I didn't see the twist coming. Also, nobody feels safe in this story.
No.
There's the stakes feel very real. And until Batman starts training Robin, you're worried about Batman and his sanity. You know what I mean? Because if you remember, halfway through the victory, Alfred and him put together that he's been microdosing Scarecrow toxin for months. You know what I mean?
Whoa, really? I didn't catch that.
Yeah,
Batman has?
Yeah, because Batman tried to stop the Scarecrow. He stopped the Scarecrow from poisoning the water at the wharf, but he gets sprayed, but he forgets that he gets sprayed and doesn't do anything about it. So he's just been letting that toxin course through his veins for months.
Hell yeah.
And that's why he wasn't able to connect things. Alfred helps him realize this, and then they get him cured.
Also, since I'm in Anthony's body, I can take his knowledge of the comic. Alberto Falcone is being dosed with Scarecrow fear toxin, and the calendar
by
there is
Julian Day,
in the house and acting like he's his father.
Oh,
yeah, trying to talk him into killing himself.
He's living in between the walls, right? And talking through a speaker.
Yeah.
It's such a weird, creepy thing to do.
Yeah. Just because he didn't like that he wasn't getting credit as the holiday like criminal, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, dude. The Batman villains are on another level of like how they fuck with you.
Yeah, they're crazy. That's insane, dude.
Yeah.
Jake. One day I'm gonna get so mad at you. I'm gonna live in your walls.
No,
Like,
I feel like I would know if you were there. Though.
just like one night, you just hear me snoring through the wall.
Saying, are you a fan of Dark Victory?
Oh yeah, there's a dark victory for me every day.
Oh, that's so funny.
Well, thanks for stopping by, Satan.
Yeah.
Anytime.
Hell yeah.
Shit.
Anthony's always out of breath when the devil leaves his body.
It's not a pleasant experience, I can tell you that much.
Oh, man. I wonder if we would feel like that. I wonder if Cody would feel like it's a pleasant experience.
Yeah, maybe I would love it.
Yeah.
I think you would.
Yeah.
Devil might have to pay you a visit. Maybe he could stop coming to my house, please.
Dude, you know what else you guys
Well, the
should
veil
pay
is
for?
thin at your house. That's
Yeah,
what.
the veil is thin over here.
That's crazy.
You know what? Isn't thin? Our Patreon. It's thick. It's with juicy details.
But yes, he's right. Go subscribe to our Patreon. We do a lot of cool shit for you guys.
Yeah,
Hit
we've
us
been doing
up.
this for 200 episodes. We've been giving you guys 2 episodes a week. A lot of those episodes could be an interview, could be an old Patreon episode.
Yeah, we're popping off.
Come support us. We're popping it.
Yeah, give us support. Go rate us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts.
Spotify.
Do whatever you got to do. Just let the word get out.
Give us 5 stars.
Yeah, tell your friends.
Give us
Tell
your
your friends.
passport information.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
and slide into our DMs too. Because just give us your passport information.
Jake and I are going to be starting to move some guns across state lines. We're joining the circus, boys.
But no, all the commies that hit us up in the DMs, we'll send you stickers. We'll be your friends.
we love kicking it with our fans. So suck our dicks.
Call our hotline. People like to call our hotline sometimes. 929-483-6889. 929-483-6889.
Wait, Anthony, did you want to play that recent message?
Oh
for
yeah,
the,
hold
for the
on. We got a
commies?
message recently. We like to play messages. If you leave us one, we'll play it on the show if we think it's good. If we like the cut of your jib.
Just don't say crazy ass shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or it's
and if
probably
you
not
do
gonna come
say
on.
crazy ass shit, we will ridicule you.
Yeah, and that's the worst thing that could possibly happen.
Yeah. The last time Jake ridiculed somebody, their head literally exploded.
He ridiculed him to death. Oh my god, that's awesome. His head blew off. Ooh, instead of the Riddler, what is like the ridiculer?
The ridicule.
Instead of talking in riddles, you're just always condescending.
All right, let's play the voicemail from our friend. Let's do it. Our friend, I don't know this guy.
Hey, this is John from Jersey. I'm a hardcore commie. You guys are great. I just wanted to let you guys know that your boy, Stephen Lang, did play Old Man Hawkeye on a podcast with like a bunch of the old Avengers. And your girl, Susan Sarandon, played Old Woman Black Widow.
Yeah.
Just wanted to let you guys know that. You guys are great. Love your show. Gets me through my job. And P.S.
Hey.
Fuck you guys.
That was Alberto Falcone, everyone, live from Dark Victory.
Dude, I could see that could be the voice
That
of
could be the
Alberto
voice.
Falcone.
John from Jersey,
First-
you are Alberto Falcone.
Yeah, you're
in our universe. Yeah.
By the way,
Yeah, when
shout
we
out to
cast
John.
this story, we're casting you
Yeah.
as Alberto Falcone.
Yeah, no, shout out to John. That was a great message.
It's
Yeah,
great because
very
you can tell he
informative.
listens to us actually, because he's mentioning Stephen Lang, who we always mention to cast him in a lot of
People love
roles.
Stephen Lang.
Yeah, and he talks about how he listens to us at work. Just so you guys know, we are the official Working Man's podcast.
It's official.
Yeah, we're saying it from now on.
Yeah, I mean, we got the word from HQ. Our legal team notified us.
Yeah,
it's official. Not only are we legal, but we're officially the Working Man's podcast.
Dude, we're covering a lot of ground. 200 episodes. We are legal. We're official.
Also, this is exciting. 1 month from the time this airs, we'll be doing our first live podcast recording in Morgantown, West Virginia at the Red Eye Comedy Festival as one of the 4 headliners.
Oh, shit.
One of the 4 horsemen.
One of the,
the apocalypse.
This is the Wallacalypse Comedy Festival.
Wallacalypse,
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, shit. This is going to be... Wait, so in that case, okay, if you're Wallacalypse, I want to be Death.
You're Death. Anthony, you can be the drummer dude.
I like that guy.
Beth Stelling can be...
Famine?
Beth Stelling could be the geisha. Or no, we'll give that to Dina Hashem.
Yeah. The geisha, not geisha.
The geisha. Hey, it wouldn't be Comics and Chronic if I said everything right this episode.
We're playing our greatest hits this episode.
Yeah, you got En Sabanur right, but...
Beth Stelling could be...
War?
Yes. And... John F. O'Donnell could be genocide.
Nice.
Damn, there you go.
Dude,
you got your 4 horse people.
Comedians of the Wallacalypse.
Yeah, the Wallacalypse. It will end the world in comedy.
It's not
a bad way to go.
If someone actually died in our show, like...
Yeah, just from laughing so hard.
Yeah. I hope it happens.
Yeah, me too. And if you come to the Comedy Fest, that lucky person could be you.
Wait, just as a reminder, what are the dates for this Comedy Fest?
Yeah, tell us.
So the people can know.
April 4th through 6th, and Comics and Chronic will be kicking off the headliner of the first night.
And it's where? Morgantown, West Virginia?
Morgantown, West Virginia.
What's the venues?
Morgantown Art Party for our headlining set. Nice. A cool little art space that has once been described as if Sid from Toy Story opened a small business.
Nice.
You'll see what I mean.
I'm looking forward to it.
Sounds ominous.
And then Beth Stelling is going to be at Historic Punk Venue 123 Pleasant Street.
Nice.
And John F. O'Donnell and Dina Hashem will both be at the All Day Festival at Morgantown Brewing Company.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Dude, if you're in, just go to it.
Yeah, we're giving you notice. Take time off of work and come see us.
It's the first ever live show of Comics and Chronic.
Yeah, you'll be able to make history one day.
You'll see
that day.
You'll be able to tell people, dude, I was there from the ground floor. I was there when they got legal and official. You know,
I was there the day that guy died in the audience from laughing so hard.
I was there when Satan possessed Anthony live on stage. It's going to be a good time.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for tuning in, everyone.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening. 200 episodes, baby.
Bam!
We did it.
We did it.
Boom, 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 boom.
The Pesci watch is over.
And that's where we end.
Hi, you're listening to Comics and Chronic, and I'm Jake F.H.
I'm Cody Cannon.
And I'm Anthony Iannaccio.
And you can tune in every Thursday to hear new episodes of Comics and Chronic.
And make sure to follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Comics and Chronic. That's Comics, the letter N, Chronic.
We'll see you guys next week.
Woo!
Peace.